This could be our most expensive season yet, but we need to make that gamble. We need to take that step further and get further in the Champions League. Hi folks, welcome to episode 8 of our Build a Nation save with Maribor over in Slovenia. This is on FM24. I'm Russ. Coming today, we're going to have the whole of Season 7. Now, I was a bit silly and I forgot to save just before the season review, so by the time I realised that one's already gone, so we're just going to jump into it here on the 15th of June and just show you how things have gone. As you can see from here, we lost in the quarterfinals of the podcast. That's the first time we've lost in absolutely ages in that competition. If we have a look at it, we were winners for the past 4 years. The team that beat us, they went on to win the cup, so that's always great there. But yeah, 4 years of winning it, and then we absolutely tank it this season. If we have a look at the league then, whilst we're outside of things, we ended up on 91 points. 29 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses, scored 88, conceded 20, so that's always good there. And we are 33 points ahead of Bravo in second place, so we are doing phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal this season. Next season I want to turn these 3 losses into either draws and wins and go unbeaten, but to do that we obviously need to improve the squad massively. We are going to look at the European rankings whilst we're here. So we've gone up 1 place to 48th now in the European rankings, and then coefficient side of things, we are now the 17th best European nation, so that is always lovely stuff there. If we have a look at the league as well, reputation wise, we're at the 22nd now. We were where are we to 26. We've gone up 4 places. We still need to climb. Still some leagues that we should be getting better and be beaten, to be honest. Cyprus is better than our league. Czechia, Croatia, Norway's even up there now, so we need to definitely push this league up. So if we can, we're going to try and move some of our other players, into like Bravo and Olympia. If we can move them to them, then we should be able to boost the league reputation up and hopefully get them into those European places. Transfers then, we are doing quite a bit of business. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 players joining us. That's going to be £19.25 million spent on players there. We've also got players leaving us, so Futsov and Keller are leaving. Minetti's been subject to a couple of deals as well, so once that goes through, we will, if any offers that are going to come in for him, we will accept them, obviously. I mean, this is ridiculous money. If it's over £10 million up front, then we'll take it then. I'm going to come back on the 1st of July and update you on the transfers that do come into the squad. With what we got coming in, there's not a lot of areas that we need to improve. Maybe need to improve defence. Midfield, I'm pretty happy with what we got there, and up front, with Ortelli coming in, we're going to be a decent side. So defence is what we need to work on now, I think. Bringing in a strong centre back just to improve us there. So yeah, 1st of July we'll meet the new boys. So it is the 1st of July and we have got a lot to cover. So let's have a look at the transfers and look at what has come in so far. So Ortelli joins us. He's a striker, can also play on that left hand side, and he's absolutely phenomenal. Model citizen striker. We have paid £6.5 million for him, but 4 stars of current ability, 5 stars potential. Was playing over in Cannes. Scored 24 goals to them. Last year he got 17 and 33 in Ligue 2. So yeah, really happy to bring this guy in. Look at his attributes. He's only going to get better, and I'm hoping he's going to hit the ground running when he actually gets onto the pitch. We then got a midfielder in Kevin Zorelli. I've tried to get him before. Didn't want to come to us. Went to Lazio, and yeah, now he's with us. And he looks good. 3.5 stars credibility, 3.5 stars of potential. Just going to sit there in that Mazzala role. Attributes look fantastic too. Next player in the door is Mubarak Al-Bishi. 19-year-old Saudi wonder kid, so our first proper wonder kid of the save. 4-star current ability, 5 stars of potential there. We've picked him up for 500k, and I think this is an absolute steal for us. Look at his passing, look at his technique, look at his mental side of his game. He is going to be a beast for us as long as we can keep hold of him. Really happy to bring this boy in. And 19 years old, 9 caps already for Saudi, scoring 2 goals as well. Next one, we confirmed the transfer of Val Jankovic from Rennes, £5 million. Luka Petrovic has joined us from Red Star, I think it is, Zaveda. Yeah, over in Serbia. £5 million for him. He is our backup goalkeeper, replacing Futsov in goal. 2 stars of current ability, 4 stars of potential. I'm hoping one day he's going to be better than Pridgar, but we will have to see if we can develop him there. We then brought in a left back in Robin Madsen. 2.5 stars of current ability, 4.5 stars of potential. Plays right back, plays left back. Brought him in from Bodo Glimt, 19 years old, 29 caps at the under 21s level. We paid £2 million for him, and I think that's an absolute steal for what we could develop him into. Really happy to sort of shore up that right hand side of the defence. And the last player that's joined us so far is Simon Horvat, 19 years old, 2 caps at under 21 level, Slovenia. We bought him from Ilariaja. Again, it's money going back into Slovenia so they can spend that money on another player. Is he going to make it with us? I don't know, but his attributes do look okay, I guess. 19 years old, 2 stars can be 3.5 stars of potential. If we can get him up there, good little centre-back option for us. Now, a lot of players have left us. When I say a lot of players, it's key players that have gone. So, Patrick Dorgu's gone for £1.4 million to Wolves. And you might be thinking, Rush, silly move, you spent nearly £9 million on him. Reason we're moving him on is we want to develop that young player we've got. His name is, we go to the squad planner, Zupancic. So if we can get Zupancic into the team and, 17 years old, develop him, he's going to be better than what Dorgu was. So that's one player out, one key player leaving us. Minetti did go. He went to Brighton for £12 million. So we've made money. It could go up to £14.5 million. Scored 5 goals for us in 15 games last season. So, he didn't hit the ground running. He didn't set the world on fire. But we've made a profit on him and he moves on. So we're going to have to replace him at some point. But you knew Futsov was going. Santilli has gone to Valladolid. Just money was going to be coming in for him. We paid £1.1 million for him. He didn't play a lot. Come off the bench quite a bit for us when he was with us. So, yeah, we moved him on because he's just moving down the pecking order. And we say goodbye to Aaron Keller, who goes to Twente. We got £1.2 million for him. Yes, we lost a bit of money on him, but he's moving down the pecking order again. Wasn't going to get in on that left-hand side or on the right-hand side, so was best to move him on. That is the transfers in and out. We are looking at a couple of deals of players leaving us, so Ratnik could go. Moreno could be going. Dashvili is potentially on his way out as well to Cardiff. Jakupovic, there's a lot of player clubs that are going to be coming in for him, and I'm going to try and bat them off because I want him to stay at the club. In terms of where we need improvements then, centre-back, definitely. Left-back, I think we're okay. Right-back, we need to bring a right back in definitely. Midfield, I think we've improved that massively. Left hand side, we've got Ortelli, we've got Casalo. That's okay. Right hand side, we're okay. Even if Dashvili does leave, Theodoru's wanted as well by a couple of clubs. So if offers come in for him, we'll move him on. Then striker wise, I think we're okay. I don't need to bring in any players there. That's where things lie at the moment. Season preview has us winning the league, and we've got 8 of the best players in the Dream 11, so that's always good. Ortelli the best player, and Albishi as well is up there too. So that's where we are for now. Schedule wise, we do have this team from Denmark. I'm not even going to attempt to say their name because comment section are pointing out that I'm saying players' names wrong, so I'm not going to attempt to say this one in do the club any injustice. I'm going to come back before our first game of the new season, which is going to be against Domzal, and then see if there's any more transfers that have come through, introduce them to you, and let you know the outgoings as well. We're just before the first game of the new season then against Domzal, and we've got 3 players in and 5 players leaving us transfer wise. So let's have a look at what's joined us. We spent £4.6 million on Stefano Bifulco. He is right back. 2 stars currently, 4 stars potential. Joins us from Empoli. Empoli are down in Serie B, so step up to us there. I'm not worried about spending that money. We then brought in Jose Angel Carmona. Again, another right back, can also play centre back. We spent a bit of money on this boy. £6.5 million after Ajax spent £9 million on him and didn't really play him. So happy to have him into the club. Does look good. 3 stars currently, 3.5 stars of potential. And then another centre back in Andrea Giorgini. 3 stars currently, 3 stars of potential. Joins us from Cremonese. We pay £4.7 million for him there. So that's the upgrades to the team at the moment. Players leaving us then. So Luca Marino has gone to Sheffield United. We made a loss on him. Massive loss on him. Again, raided Empoli for him. He's moved on. As I said, Dashritzvili is gone. He didn't go to Cardiff. He went to Valladolid. A lot of our players seem to be going there. And he goes with my blessing after 4 really good seasons with us. Wasn't getting the game time as it's there, so we have moved him on. And £2.3 million down to 7.25k. I think he's paid that back with his ratings in what he's done on the pitch. We've loaned out Peritet. He's gone to Grenoble. Theodorou has gone as well. We've made a loss on this guy as well, so my transfer policy hasn't been great, has it? £4.5 million, and then we lost £4 million on him. Yes, he was good, but again, he's fallen down the pecking order and wanted to move on. And then we've sold Pavel to Domzel. Hopefully he can get into their team. I mean, 18 years old, wasn't going to make it with us, so he has gone there. Other transfers, no one's coming in. And we kept everybody else. So Pridgar still trying to force a move through, but I hope we're going to keep him. Eduardo Olivieres, a lot of clubs are coming in for him. I don't really want to lose him, but if he moves on, he moves on. And yeah, we rejected a contract, a loan deal for Anzi Vidmo because I want to develop him, wanting to become a really good player for us. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen for us there. Where are we in terms of season preview now? We're still exactly the same. But we've now got the centre-back here. We just haven't got those wingers because we don't use wingers. Well, we do use wingers. We just use them further up the pitch. That's how things are standing. We've got lots of money in the bank. We had a decent sponsorship deal come through. So, I mean, look at this. 9.25 million, £15 million as well. So, real good sponsorships coming into the club. So, money is with us. I mean, we probably could ask for the training facilities to be upgraded. Whether they get upgraded is a different story. We have had our staff upgraded as well, so the board have let us sign up quite a few staff members. Where would that be? That'd be on the transfers, won't it? So we go transfers, transfer history, and then staff in. So we brought in Kidrich, Kliwer, Koke's joined us, Cordoba, Robin van Persie, Jordan Alba's joined us as well. So we've improved massively there. And I'm hoping that's going to translate into the training and onto the pitch as well, where we hope to go for an unbeaten season and get that a little bit further in the Champions League. Gets to round of 16 again, I will be happy. Get to the quarterfinals, I'll be a pig in you know what. So we're going to hopefully get through these. I'll come back once we've qualified for the Champions League, or if we drop down into Europa League, how things go, and you get that update next. So we've made it through to the Champions League phase. We'll have a look at those league fixtures in a minute. And we're unbeaten in all competitions so far. So the league has started off with a win against Domzel, a win against Silja, win against Mora, Olympia, we beat them as well. Iriaja, we beat them too. And then Champions League, we beat the team from Denmark, we beat Oysters, we beat Zurich. And that sets us up with fixtures like this. We got Dortmund, Shakhtar, Porto, Inter, Salzburg, Lecce, Napoli and Barcelona. I think we can get wins there, possibly against Porto. We could be looking at a maximum of 12 points because I don't think we'll beat Dortmund, Inter, Napoli or Barca. Even if we get 9 points, that could get us through, potentially, but I'm going to try and aim for those. I'm going to try and aim for the 12 points. So I think that's what we have to. I think that's the right thing to do. League looks like this. 5 wins out of 5, obviously. If we have a look at it from the extended side of things, scored 19, conceded 3 so far. So yeah, we're on to a winner here. Transfers then. We got this guy joining us in January. 20-year-old defender, 3 stars currently, 5 stars of potential. Colombian young centre-back, so happy to get this boy into the club. Eventually he's the captain of their club at the moment, so he's just going to come straight into us there. No one else has joined us, but players have left us. So Volg has gone out on loan to Decani in the league below. Ducouri's gone to St Etienne for 140k, and then £4.1 million we sold Oliviares to Fiorentina. We held out, and then that deal come in. We moved him on. There isn't a lot that I want to bring into the club. I think if we were to find someone, it's going to be out on this left-hand side. Ortelli's a striker, and then we've got Casalo after him. And Jakupovic is a striker too, so I don't know. Maybe that's where we need to bring someone in if we were to spend the money. We haven't got a great deal. We've got £2.9 million to spend. We could move wage budget over, but I'm not going to bother with that there. So I think the club is set up nicely. I think we're on our way to some good things. We've got some good money in the bank as well. So let's see if the board will upgrade the training facilities. You guys will find that out. I mean, I might click continue and actually find out if we get that. Be nice to see if the board do agree to upgrade it. Transfer window, I'm not going to bring anybody in. They're happy with that, but they're not saying anything, are they? Not saying anything about the training facilities just yet. Let's just say definitely making good progress. I mean, if it doesn't come in before the next game, I will have a look at these scouting things in a sec as well, because there's a player there with 5 stars of potential, and it looked like he was at 4.5 stars of current ability, but it's probably going to cost us the world. Doesn't look like it's coming through. I'll sort the team out in a minute. Where was that? Yeah, look at this from Arsenal. Never going to get him. Never going to get him. Divine's considering his options at the end of the season. We could probably move him on, actually. Gamble has been subject to quite a few deals, and I'm not even entertaining the idea of losing him. He's too good. I'm going to say I understand it. If he wants to move on, he can move on. Where is he in the pecking order at the moment? 5th midfielder, so yeah, we can get an improvement definitely on him. I just want this training facility to go. Oh, there we go. They are upgrading it. Brilliant, brilliant. Nearly £10 million being spent, and it's going to be done by December. So the club is on the rise, massively on the rise now. Just get this reputation up and go from there. You'll find me. You'll join me again in January when we've done all the Champions League games like we normally do, and see where we get to. I'm hoping we're going to have between 9 and 12 points on the table. So I said I'll be happy with 12, well, anywhere between 9 and 12 points in the Champions League. We actually got 13. We won 4, drawn 1, and lost 3. So if we have a look at the schedule and then look at the Champions League side of things, we lost our first game to Dortmund, as I expected. We then beat Shakhtar 3-0. We beat Porto 3-0. We lost 3-2 to Inter Milan. Really happy with that result there. Beat Salzburg 2-1. We absolutely battered Lechia 6-0. We drew 1-1 with Napoli, which is a game I was expecting us to lose. We then lost 2-0 to Barcelona. So this is it's brilliant. We're massively improving. We're not getting battered by the big teams, and we're battering the small teams. So we are on progress there. If we have a look at the other competitions, then we have lost a couple of league games. So if we look at the table, we're looking like this at the moment. 18 played, 13 won, 3 draws, 2 losses, scored 50 goals, conceded 15, 42 points on the table, 3 points clear of Domzell with a game in hand, so we could go 6 points clear of them. In the cup as well, we're through to the round of 16. The team that won it last year is still in it. Some of the big teams are still there as well, so expect us to draw them at some point and then, yeah, hopefully knock them out and win the cup, because obviously we lost it last season. But this is what I'm happy about. I'll take any of these teams. It's money towards us. Out of all of them, I'd probably want AZ or maybe Rennes, because we can sneak wins against them. Maybe sneak wins against Lille. I mean, Liverpool got knocked out. Liverpool and Porto are out of the Champions League, which is brilliant stuff for us. There has been some action in the transfer window as well, so players out of the club then. Alfie Devine is gone. As you said, well, as you saw, he wanted to leave at the end of his contract, so we just sold him in the end. 600k, could go to 700k to Bournemouth. Fabrizio Jr. wanted to go as well, so he's gone to Bragantino for 125k, could go to 140k. And then we've loaned out one of the players we've brought in. He's gone to Celia, and Joe Gallagher has left us on a free. Players joining us then. First one in is Lucas Asadi. He can play out on the left-hand side. Now, he's the sort of player that I want to bring in to try and improve the left-hand side. It's not really worked out. He's fifth choice out there, but we only paid... Well, we picked him up on a free. So if he doesn't work out, we'll move him on. We haven't really lost anything on him. Samarius Silagado is the player that we've loaned out to Celia. He is a centre-back, Colombian, capped at under 23 level. He's got 4.5 stars of potential, so hopefully we can build him up there. He's 20 years old. We spent £20 million, and that's a lot of money in this league, on Nunez. Bought him from Newcastle, 21 years old, 8 caps for Argentina already. He plays central midfield, and he plays ball-winning midfielder, which is an area of midfield which I felt we needed to improve. That's why we splashed the cash on him. And the last player joining us is on loan, is Robin Lisuski. Yeah, let's go with that. We needed a goalkeeper to join us because Pridgar is out injured. He's out for another 4 weeks. He's currently out with a sprained knee ligament, so we needed a real good goalkeeper to come in and join us, because I don't think, if we click on here and then go to Petrovic, I don't think he's ready for first team goalkeeping yet. Yes, he's played games for us. He's got 2 clean sheets so far in the 4 games that he's played for us. He's a future goalkeeper, not a current goalkeeper at the moment, so that's why we loaned in the other guy. There is options to loan him out, but I'm just going to ignore those. We are bringing this guy in the summer, though, from Bayern Munich. He's 24 years old, 4.5 stars of potential, so he could be our Pridgar goal replacement, because Pridgar, he's constantly wanting to leave, and he's better than Pridgar, so maybe that's what we need to go. We go with that as our goalkeeper next year and sell Pridgar. We're also looking at another left back in Valentin Barso, currently playing for Udinese, formerly off of Brighton as well. So just to shore us up at the left, definitely left back, can also play midfield and on the left of the attack. Again, 5 stars of potential there. And we put a bid in for, well, we've made an inquiry. Hopefully that goes through with us. This is what money looks like at the moment. We've got £11 million because we sold a load of the clauses. Loads come up, so we moved them on. That's sort of what funded the Nunez deal. We still got £11 million to spend, which probably most of it would go on to Barco if we do decide to go with that deal there. There's been a lot of interest in some of our other players. So Jakupovic, there's been loads of offers in, but I'm not going to sell him. There's also been offers in for... Where are you two? Why is it whenever you try to find a player, you can't find him? There he is, Hugo Gambor. But they've gone away because they're not sort of offering the money, and he's the best defender we've got at the club. This is what it looks like at the moment. They're saying we need a striker, but I don't think we do. We've got 4 guys that can play up there and guys that can rotate out to the left and the right. Goalkeeping is an area, obviously, we need to improve for next season. But... yeah, with Max Schmidt coming in, that should improve us there. Midfield's now definitely sorted out. There's been offers come in for Antonelin as well. I'm wondering whether to sell him, because we've got Puigmal, we've got Casalo, we've got Zaroli who can play out there, as well as Albishi. It's just, does he need to go? Does he need to go? That's the $1 million question at the moment. If a decent deal comes in, maybe we would move him on. Yes, he is our captain, and then when we go on to this side of things, he is one of the favoured personnel, so I'm not 100% sure what to do with him there. I also noticed that Casalo is on the icons list now, so he's never leaving this club. Same as us going there, we should move into the Legends if we can pick up some trophies, especially win the league and win the cup again. Good run in the Champions League, get past the playoff phase, get into the round of 16, see what happens there, could move us over, but it's been a decent season for us. And I was starting to wonder whether doing the season reviews like this was worth it, but I'm thinking it is at the moment. I mean, if we get knocked out, I mean, next season, if we don't get through to the playoffs, then I'll do like a 3-season sort of update. But at the moment, stick with the progress we've got. We will come back for the second leg of the Champions League. We'll show you the last 30 minutes or so of that game. I'm hoping it's going to be one of the weaker teams that are in it with us that we can knock out and then go through. But yeah, you're going to get some Champions League action next. So it was Tottenham who we drew in the playoff round of the Champions League, and at our ground we drew 1-1 with them. We were 1-0 up as well, and they scored in the 94th minute, so we do need to go to their ground and get a result now. We've won every other game except for the game against Mora, which is most recent 1-1 there, so we are doing still fantastic in the league. Transfers, what has happened? We've had to loan someone in because Marcel Ratnick wanted to leave, so we offered him out, and the club that's in our division took him on for £1.5 million. So we move him on with our blessing. Wanted game time, and we couldn't guarantee him what he wanted, so kicked up a fuss. He has gone. So we have loaned in another player, Leo Saka. He's just going to join us on loan from Barcelona. If it works out, maybe we'll give him... Well, maybe we'll put an offer in for him. He's 23 years old, 55 caps from Moldova. He's only 3 stars of potential and 2.5 stars of current ability, so maybe not the sort of player we should be bringing in. That's the issue I'm sort of getting, is the players that I want to bring in are too pricey, the ones that are going to improve us. So we need to be a little bit shrewd with our business. We've got £15 million to spend now, and it is defence that I need improvements on. I'm not so sure why this is saying we've got the poor depth position. We've got 4 that can play out there, unless they're saying that because everyone is wingers or we've only got 2 strikers. Who knows, but we'll make do. We can do for this season, then try and address that then when we get to the end of the season. We're going to be playing Tottenham now. I'm going to show you the last 30 minutes of the game. This is the team we're putting out there. Let's go in and do something that I don't think we're actually capable of doing. I think Tottenham's too strong for us. I'm pretty sure they've won the Champions League as well. If we have a look at their competitions, yeah, 2025 season, so they've won that. They've won the Europa League as well. Doesn't look like they've won anything else since the save has started. So 2-time European champions. Tough order, but I think we can do it. You'll join us at the hour mark. Right, we're coming up to the hour mark. We are 1-0 down at the moment. It was a goal created from a Antonelli issue, so he has come off. Gambo's got the ball here, playing it back into our midfield. Looks like we're going to have to make a substitution here. Madsen's looking tired. The only attempt that we've had on goal was Campbell, and he blasted it over. Madsen's lost the ball. Tottenham clear their lines and have gone straight on the counter-attack here by the looks of things. Down this right-hand side, you know what's going to happen here. They'll swing it in the box. Oh, they didn't score. I thought that was what was going to happen. Jakupovic puts it forward. Campbell's got it. Loses it. We're going to make the substitution here to take Madsen off. He's not having the best of games either. Who are we going to bring on? Carmona can play out there. He normally plays out anyway. And then Jakupovic is looking tired, so Kuch can come on and play on that right-hand side. There's the 2 substitutions there. I mean, match stats, Tottenham's going to win this game. We just can't get hold of the ball. Can't create any decent opportunities. Well, they're saying that if we get a goal from here, this would be brilliant. Oh, they're saying that I thought we were going to create ourselves some issues. Coop can't get hold of the ball. Tottenham get it back. They're just all over us like a rash. Absolutely all over us. And yeah, I think they've put it beyond all doubt now. 74th minute, they've got their second goal. We are going out at the playoff stage unless we can find some magic from somewhere. Sorelli puts it into Gambor. Casalo wanted the ball at his feet, and Tottenham break away again. Oh, the inside of the post. I thought, and I think the rest of the crowd thought, that was definitely game over. Final nail in the coffin, but we live to fight for 10 more minutes. Ortelli's going to come off. And Sadi's going to come on for Nunez as well. Let's put Campbell there. That's substitutions. 10 minutes to go. And we're being attacked again by Tottenham. Although we've got it back. Jankovic spreads that ball out to the right hand side. Carmona charges up the pitch. Plays it into the centre. Ortelli out to our left back. I can't think his name. Campbell. Cremona. Cooch. Back into Carmona. Puts it across. Ortelli puts it in. I'm going to go for this game now. Go very, very attacking for the last 10 minutes or so. And what should not be a highlight now. We've got 5 minutes of time added on. This always happens when I go very attacking in games. We don't get any more highlights. Although there is one here. Can we push it to extra time? Can we push it to extra time? No, we are not pushing it to extra time. 3-1 Spurs, 4-2 on aggregate. Too much for us. Just too much for us. We go out there. So that's another season over in the Champions League for us. I mean, I am edging to do the 3 seasons now after this. Update after 3 seasons, but we'll see, we'll see. Madson's injured. Casalo's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Get £8.23 million for reaching that stage. So there's money. There's money. It's just, what do we spend it on? We can't spend it on Dross for the sake of spending it on Dross. We need to spend it on players that are going to improve us. We can't spend £20 million every season on one player. So yeah, we need to improve. We need improvements. We need players kind of like what we've got here. We can get 2 more of those in, or 3 more of those. This sort of calibre player, we should be able to push on. But it's just finding them, isn't it? The Premier League, the Priva League Telemac is looking like this. We're 10 points clear at the moment. Domzel's got a game in hand on us. We're pretty sure we're going to win the league anyway. So I'll update you once we've won the league, and then we'll make a decision on what we do for the next episode. So I've got 10 minutes to go in this game, and I've realised that we've won the trophy because we won this game. I should have mentioned that before the game started, but I wasn't paying attention to the league. We're 20 points clear with only 18 to play for, so we've done pretty phenomenal. Once again, I mean, it's to expect at the end of the day. We are the best team in Slovenia. It's going to continue us being the best team in Slovenia for quite some time. I don't think there's any team that's going to overtake us, considering the players we've got. The money that's coming in for sponsorships now, the facilities, everything is just on the up. We just need to improve our youth intake. The last one wasn't that great. We had one player that was 3.5 stars of potential. We want those 5 stars potential coming through. And maybe players that are definitely good enough to start for the first team. But that is, I believe, trophy number, or league number 7. This we will confirm when we get to this screen here. So Albishi's got a pay increase, which is deserved. We retain that trophy, so that's 7th in a row now. Qualify for the Champions League once again. Now we've got our budgets. Good money considering how much we've got in the bank. 675k wages, £40 million to spend. That is going to bring in some really good players. I mean, I'm considering going wonderkid hunting, but I want players that are going to come in and improve the squad right now. So we spend £40 million on some serious weapons for this team. And serious shields, actually. We need some good defenders, don't we? So that's probably what we're going to have a look at. They're all happy. We extend our run to 23 now. Don't need to look at that. Don't need to look at this. We're going to give him some praise because he had a pretty phenomenal game there. Does that move me? It doesn't move me over. I'm so close to getting onto that Legends list now. So close. If anyone else moved on to here, bar Casalo, it's just Casalo at the moment. And I need to make a decision on Casalo as well. More on that in the future. We're still in the cup. We've got to get through 2 more rounds, so I'll show you the end of the cup if we get to the final. And then, yeah, we will go from there. But 7 trophies in a row, £40 million to spend. Let's go on a shopping spree. Looks like we're returning back to double winning ways. We're 3-0 up in the final of the Polkow against Celia. Comfortable win. Really good free kick as well from Albishi. Scored 21 goals this season. I will show you the amount of goals and assists that this team has picked up, as well as how we finished in the league as well. We've just been... yeah, we just found a second gear, really. Second, third, fourth, fifth. So we just found every gear we can possibly find this season in. Just scored lots of goals over in Slovenia. We beat a team 19-0 to get... It was in the cup, but it was a team that we should easily beat. Thought we were going to get a fourth there. Offside for Jakupovic. One good thing we have done is we've tied down Ortelli down to a new 4-year deal, and that's made me happy because there's lots of clubs that were sniffing around him. So for him to sign a deal with us obviously means that we are on the rise. But there we go, back to double winning ways after a year of only winning the league. We lift the National Cup, which is, yeah, it's always good for us, isn't it? It's always good for us. I need to have a look at this squad now. I need to figure out who I need to move down to, like Olympia and Celia. Maybe moving down to Domzal, just to bring those teams up to the level that, well, maybe not to the level that we're at. We're at an absolutely phenomenal level, but to bring them up so they can compete in Europe and get into the league phase of Europe and bring the league up, bring the reputation up, so we can bring in some very decent players. But yeah, let's praise these boys for winning once again. Continue this here. We've got 12 emails to go through. Don't we want to look at that one there? We want to go do the double, get 111k for that one. Medals for absolutely everybody. Board's delighted. Progress is good. Praise to Cooch because he was, yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Information. We're still not here, but we're one step close. I think one more league win and we're there. We're over on the Legends list. Goals then. This is what we're dealing with. So 31 goals for Jakupovic, 28 for Ortelli, 25 for Sorelli, 21 for Albishi, and then the assists. Cooch has got 24. Zorelli's got 21, 17 for Antonelin, 14 for Albishi. I mean, Zorelli getting 25 goals, 46 goal contribution from him. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So that's the sort of level of the players that we do need to bring in. Get rid of some of these like 2.5-star players and improve for them there. We have made 3 signings though. So these are the guys that are going to be coming in. Berachina, he is a Spanish centre-back. We needed someone to play at the back. I know he's only 2 stars, 2.5 stars there. Could get him up to the 4 stars, which would be good. We've got 2 midfielders joining us as well. Matthias Carrasco, looks good. 18 years old as well, so always going to build on from that. And then Mohamed Ben Musa is going to be joining us as well. I know he's only 2 stars there, but could go up to 4.5. That's why we brought him in. Competition out on that right hand side for Cooch there. So I'm going to end the video here because it's obviously the end of the season. We've won the league and we've won the cup. I'm going to have a look at the players, move some on, look at where we need to improve. Gonna have to go for the old-fashioned Football Manager way and write it down on a bit of paper and decide what we got. But if you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. As always, folks, thank you very much for watching.